last topic of the day. You guys, and it's business, but it's movie related because of the businesses that it involves. Let's go ahead and jump into this one. So, Bob Iger from CEO stepped down. If you guys are not familiar, if you guys are not aware, Bob Iger was the head of Disney. And Kevin Feige works under, I believe it was Alan Horn, who then works under Bob Iger. So he's like 2 steps under. But Bob Iger is the top. Like, he deals in everything. And he just stepped down. He's not the only one, guys. The reason I'm pointing this out is because, like I said at the beginning of this thing, Daniel's Hot Topics, you kind of inspired this video actually because we talked last week last week how you wanted to talk about sorry guys, I choked for a second. The theories and speculation about like coronavirus and all kinds of stuff. I think you mentioned China last time. There's a lot of conspiracy theories floating around, and I love reading conspiracy theories. So you can send those my way. But a very odd article. There was 219 CEOs that have left in 2020 alone, and we're only in March, getting ready to hit April. But there's a ridiculous amount of the world's biggest companies having CEO overturns and directors of the company and executives and whatnot. They're leaving like in a flood, and including Bill Gates. Like, Bill Gates left Microsoft. Bob Iger left Disney. It's odd. I'll show you some of these. So like Bill Gates left. Mandy Ginsburg of Tinder, Hinge, OkCupid, Match, all of the like dating apps and stuff. She left. And she's one of like the wealthiest people out there too. She's really, really wealthy. Disney. Oh yeah, the guy from Hulu. So if you guys were following, this is another one why I did this exact article, was because it mentions Randy Freer of Hulu. Hulu is 33% owned, I think, by Disney. It's majority shareholder owned by Disney. Disney's the parent company since they bought Fox. Fox owned the shares to Hulu, and now Disney owns Fox, so Disney owns Hulu. And a lot of the Hulu stuff was getting canceled. We talked on my channel. We talked about Cloak and Dagger. We talked about Runaways. We talked about like the Hellspawn. We talked about the R-rated or TV mature rated Marvel animated series universe that was going to happen with Mojo MODOK, and a lot of like Howard the Duck and all kinds of stuff that was going to be adult content. That's all canned. And then we have the Ghost Rider series was canned. All of the Hulu stuff is being pulled off of Hulu. Whether it's going to end up on Disney Plus or somewhere else, we don't know. If it's just gone in the wind, we still don't know. But I don't think it's any coincidence. We've got CEO Randy Freer left Hulu January 31st. Adam Bierman, CEO of like there's a bunch of cannabis places that had CEOs leave. We had this guy from CEO of Credit Suisse also left. This one's not so surprising because I think he's ready to retire. But CEO of L Brands, which is Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body Works, he stepped down. But it's at the same time as all these other CEO exiting the market. Tyler Haney of some clothing thing, Outdoor Voices, she stepped down. That one, she was losing money, so that's not very surprising. Fastly CEO Arthur Bergman, he left. This one's big. Salesforce, one of the biggest companies in the world right now. Keith Block, he was the co-CEO, and he was in line to potentially take over as sole CEO from Mark Benioff, but he stepped down. And it talks about Bob Iger again. Harley Davidson owner stepped down. IBM CEO stepped down. T-Mobile stepped down. Jeff Weiner of LinkedIn stepped down. And this one's big. MasterCard CEO Ajay Banga is set to step down in early 2021 after more than a decade of running the company. That guy's a wealthy, wealthy man. I'll tell you that right now. But these are just a handful of these. And there's a few websites. I haven't linked that other websites in the description because I'm not going to show them. But there's some websites I can send you if you guys want to DM me about that and you want to know more about the CEO stepping down. I will DM you that, so you can find a list of the hundreds of CEOs that have stepped down since the beginning of the year. Shocking, like shocking. Many in Hollywood, many in finance, many in health and medical and all kinds of other things. And literally every market you can probably imagine, they're pretty much exiting in a swarm. It's ridiculous. That's a bonus one. Lots of room to speculate as to why. Why many of these guys, these are a lot of the guys that left in January, by the way. This is before the quarantine started. This was before the self-isolation. This was before a lot of that stuff started to really ramp up to a degree that it drastically impacted our market in the United States. It was starting to impact that, but it was still at that point too early to tell it was about to drop. So yeah, this is just like, it's a little bit startling, but it also puts into question what's going to happen with Disney and Marvel even now that Bob Chapek is in control. He's definitely going to want to keep money coming in, but what's that going to look like? What are his priorities going to be? Is he going to give the same lenience and freedom and have the same, I guess, plan, that sounds nefarious, but plan for the film industries that are part of Disney, like Marvel, Star Wars, that sort of thing? We will see. Maybe Kathleen Kennedy is going to hit the chopping block, like a lot of people have been speculating she might, due to, like the Rise of Skywalker, the sequel trilogy, all kinds of stuff. Which I would love to talk with you guys about, but again, that's not the topic of this video. But let's go ahead. I'll cut it now. Let me just check to see if we have any more topics here. So we have one more from Daniel's Hot Topics. Says, my co-host Jacob, the Galaxy Man Show channel, contacted me a few days ago, and he was sick with the flu. And he was scared he has the coronavirus, and he is in self-isolation. Hey, man, I'll be praying for him. Basically, when I called the doctor from, this is my story. I didn't have it, is what they told me, but they told me the same thing would be the case if I had it, and even if I didn't. If I had it, but I was observing the flu-like symptoms, they just said stay home, like just be at home, because odds are you'll get through it. Since then, we have heard that Advil and ibuprofen are catastrophic. If your homeboy is sick, tell him do not, under any circumstances, take Advil or ibuprofen, because if you happen to have the coronavirus, not just the flu, Advil and ibuprofen have been shown to drastically, by up to a factor of 10 times, worsen the effects that the coronavirus has on regular flu-like symptoms, and then often it has shown to be potentially the one of the main common denominators of the people that have passed away, unfortunately, due to the coronavirus. So the vast majority, let me simplify this, the vast majority of people who died from the coronavirus had Advil or ibuprofen in their system. And they believe that it is inherently linked to the deaths. Do not take ibuprofen or Advil if you think you might be getting sick. Stay off of those during this time. Take Tylenol instead. Tylenol has been said to be fine, but Advil and ibuprofen do not take. I would encourage everybody out there, don't take those. Switch to Tylenol, or something else. Don't take those, because those have been linked. They've been accused of being something that might be triggering that. And there's articles out there I haven't studied myself, but I heard that and I saw a video from some doctors. Again, there's a lot of information. There's a lot of misinformation, but it's better to err on the side of caution. Don't take Advil. Don't take ibuprofen. Take Tylenol. And yeah, that's my 2 cents. Hopefully he's okay. I'll be praying for you, man. I've been doing a lot of praying, so I will be praying for him as well. You said his name was Jacob, so I'll keep him in prayer. Thanks for letting me know, bro. Tell him I said I hope he gets better soon, and I hope it's totally normal stuff. And it says, now they only allow 2 people at a time in Walmart. There is a long line outside waiting to get in, and I hear these things last for a year, so the COVID-19 quarantine may last till May 2021. Could you clarify your comment for me? I'm not sure if you're saying that the COVID-19 virus epidemic will last for another year, or if you're saying that quarantines last for another year. Because I don't think quarantines last that long. The sickness could be with us for another year. And it's odd, too, that they said that the coronavirus, COVID-19, will likely become seasonal, which is an odd comment to make, because it sounds to me like, a regular, and I don't mean to, I don't want to try to lower the, I don't want people to think I'm belittling this. These are just, I guess I'm just thinking out loud in response to your comment. The regular flu is seasonal. Colds are kind of seasonal. I guess maybe some, for me, they seem to be I seem to get them around the same time every year. So maybe it is seasonal. Maybe it's just my personal anecdotal experience, but a flu is regularly pretty annual for a lot of people. And the season of the flu is annual. So if coronavirus is annual, I'm guessing we'll have developed some sort of immunity to it after first exposure, which is what they say in the first place. Once you get it, you're basically cool, you're done. So I think it's going to taper off to a degree that it's no longer a threat. And so I'll just leave that there. I don't want to go too far down that rabbit trail. But anyway, I appreciate all the comments. This has been a really fun video to make. Lots of topics. I've linked everything down below so you can check out everything, even the Google searches that I did today. Like for instance, Bob Iger, Robert Allen Iger, Bob Chapek. If you want to look up the CEOs that are stepping down in 2020, there's 219 of them that have been listed on articles so far. There's actually more than that because it just keeps going. It's odd, very, very odd. Keep track of that. But and I did a video before, even before that. Randomly, the guy from Warner Bros. Not Warner Bros. DC Comics stepped down and left Jim Lee to be the sole guy, the main publisher. The main publisher guy stepped down randomly with no warning, and so that's all this stuff's happening at once, everywhere, pretty much every industry. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. We'll call it a day. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are truly the best. And I do believe that we can hang out, we can talk about pretty much anything. If you will, this isn't a safe space because there's going to be intellectual debate. There's going to be difference of opinion, but I welcome that. I welcome difference of opinion. If you don't like Batman versus Superman, you're welcome. If you do like Batman versus Superman, you're welcome. If you have strong beliefs about the Snyder Cut, you're welcome. If you have strong beliefs that it doesn't exist, you're welcome. I want to be able to talk and hang out and discuss and theorize and shoot back and forth all the different theories and stuff that we have about everything. Everything is on the table. You can talk to me about anything here. And that means a lot to me that we can do that. So I really do appreciate that. Also, if you guys want to support my channel, I understand that we're kind of in a financial freeze right now, but again, I am too, and got kids to feed. So if you guys want to help me out and support me financially, head on over to the link in the description down below at my tpublic.com shop, where you can buy t-shirts, you can buy mugs, all kinds of merch with my logo, or you can get Power Rangers stuff as displayed in the bottom right. You can get all kinds of Batman, Superman, favorite actors, that kind of stuff. I've got lots of designs and shirts that are ready to go. You can purchase them. They'll be mailed to you directly. And it's great quality content. I've bought plenty of it myself. I think you guys will enjoy it, and it will support me in this channel. And that means a great deal in this time. So I appreciate that. If you guys also, you want to support me, help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, hit the subscribe button. turn on notifications so you can be alerted right away when I go live next time. That way you won't miss a single thing, and you'll be able to join me like Daniel's Hot Topics here in the conversation in the live, and you'll have a video with your topics and questions here on my show. Leave comments, leave likes, and share this with a friend. That way it'll help me get to that 1,000 subscriber mark so I can start making money on YouTube. That'd be great. Anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate it. You guys rock. And I will cut to the outro screen right now because it's time to go. Have a great night and stay safe and stay home. You guys are the best.
Hey guys, D-Lo here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And remember to share this video with all of your nerd friends. I know you got them, and you know who they are. Leave a comment below and let me know what you thought about this discussion. Let me know what you would like to see me do a video on next. Subscribe to the channel because you're a legend, and we have that in common. Also be sure to turn on notifications to be notified right away when I upload my next video, or so that you can be alerted when I go live next time. That way you'll never miss a thing. Check out the other videos on the channel so that we can have a discussion on all your favorite movies and TV topics. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more right here on The Stuff of Legend.